this is CJ with Me is Infinite Life, here to do the recap for the word of the day, which is transition. So you had 3 things you were supposed to think about that were awesome for the person who has made their next stage in life, and 1 bad situation. So I'm going to start with the 1 bad situation. A person that I miss dearly is my grandmother. She raised me, and I consider her my mom more than anything. And so the bad thing is she shared something with me personal that happened with her husband, and I was young and I got angry with her and I brought it up during an argument. And for years after that, all the way into adulthood, I was just, whenever I thought about the situation, I'd cry. I'd be like, I can't believe I said that. But what I did eventually, I asked her to forgive me. She was no longer here, and then I forgave myself. So my grandmother's moved on to her next journey, not thinking about me being amazing as I know she is. So I'm the person who is worried about it. I'm sure she's fine. Before I go any further about the 3 awesome things, though, I want to let you know I'm still around 39th Street in the lakefront. I'm actually a little further north by 37th Street, and I angled it so you can see the highlight of the city. And so the skyline is beautiful. The boats are starting to go in. The jet skis are starting to go in. As I think we're gonna get a storm in a few hours. Right. So those 3 awesome things about my grandmother. The first is we used to do staycations, and that would be my summer vacation. You know how you were in school and everybody stands up and talk about their summer vacation? Well, we didn't really have money like that. So what we would do is go spend a weekend either at Indiana Beach, or our church would have like something they were called Panorama of Truth. And so whenever they would do it in Chicago, they would do it like by the Hyatt or at McCormick Place or something like that. And we would spend the weekend downtown, and we get to play in the pools and go through all the activities. Or we would go to Indiana Beach and spend the weekend there, and that was our staycation, and I loved it. That was my highlight of the summer. Even if I did summer camp, that was always something I looked forward to. So that would be my summer vacation, and it would be with her and a couple other relatives. The second thing is she was a great cook. I'm talking about down south type of cook. And I could cook just like her because I used to be in the kitchen with her. I don't do that anymore. That was my past life of all the cooking and eating and stuff. So I don't really do that anymore, but that was really a good time with her. The third thing is what she used to do is she used to talk about me to people. She used to say, Crystal's doing this, Crystal's doing that. And at first I didn't quite get it, but now I get it. And especially for her, to be an admirer of me when she's gone through so much in her life. She's been through a lot. She's taken care of so many people and all the things she's had to do in her life for me. And that's something that if she heard me say in person, physical person, she would completely fall out. I know she would. She would be like, well, who is that? So those are my 3 awesome things about my grandmother who I miss dearly. And I hope that you found some, some relief in this type of exercise, especially if you've lost someone recently. God is blessing them, and they're in God's loving arms, and they're protected. And they are going on doing them. And just remember that and enjoy the times that you have with them. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Okay? This is CJ with Me is Infinite Life. Catch you later.